The maps. The boy was reading the comic again, as he had done the day before and the day before that. He still couldn't work out what was going on. He'd read it over and over, and the same things happened again and again, and none of it made any sense. A bit like the last 3 days, really. He gave up again and put the comic away under the seat. Splish, splish, splish. Bear? The bear carried on rowing and looked at the boy grumpily. "Don't you dare," he said, "say, 'Are we nearly there yet?'" "Oh, okay." The bear said nothing more, but made a point of huffing and puffing effortfully, despite rowing at the same even pace as ever, pushing the boat along at impressive speed, without undue strain. The boy stared out to sea and up into the sky, slowly taking in the view in all the directions. He found nothing there to surprise him. He looked around the bottom of the boat, tidy as ever except for a bottle at the boy's feet containing the last couple of mouthfuls of ginger beer. "Do you want some pop?" The bear looked up, with a more kindly air this time. "No, thank you. There's not much left, is there? I think we'd better try to make it last. But you have it if you like." "No, it's okay. I'll wait a bit." Splish, splish, splish. "Bear?" "Yes." "We will—" The boy hesitated, trying out the question in his head a few times. He wasn't sure if it would go down too well. "What?" said the bear, not too impatiently. Maybe it would be okay. "We will be all right, won't we? I mean, we won't run out before we get there." "Of course not. Don't worry. We just need to be a little bit sensible with the supplies. Careful, just to be on the safe side." "Sensible," said the boy. "Yes, of course, and we're not—" Again he hesitated. "What?" said the bear evenly. He still seemed calm. "We're not— No, don't take offence, but, What?" "We're not lost, are we?" The bear stopped rowing. For as long as it took for the boat to drift to a stop, he didn't say a word. Then he carried on, not saying a word. And then after that he was silent for a while. And all this time he stared the boy straight in the eye. "How dare you?" he said at last, slowly and quietly. "What do you take me for? Some kind of incompetent?" "No, oh no, not at all, it's just—" "Well?" "Well, it's been a long while, hasn't it? Even with anemones in the currents." "Anomalies," said the bear. "Anomalies, yes," said the boy. "Yes," said the bear, his head still held in a defiant pose. "Anomalies in the currents. Yes, tricky things, currents, you know. Nothing I could do, but everything's under control." "So we're not lost then?" "No." The bear sounded defiant and angry, but somehow he didn't look it. Something in his expression was wrong, unsure, unconvincing. He almost looking at the boy, but not quite. The boy saw it at once. He rose from his seat and stared into the bear's eyes. The bear stared back. They stared at each other for a long time. The bear blinked first. That clinched it. "We are, aren't we? We're lost," said the boy. He felt triumphant as he said it, but not for long. A bear, after all, can't be expected to remain sheepish for long. The bear growled as he stood. It was the first time the boy had heard him growl. It wasn't a loud growl, but somehow that just made it scarier. The harriet rocked as the bear stepped towards the boy, shading him from the sun. The boy's confidence deserted him along with the light, and his stomach lurched. He was a small boy in a small boat with an angry bear. This did not seem ideal. "We?" said the bear. The boy wondered about jumping overboard and swimming for it. He was quite a good swimmer. "Ah!" shouted the bear. The water looked really quite inviting. It wouldn't be that cold anyway, and so far as he knew, there were no sharks about. "Not!" bellowed the bear. The boy wondered if he had time to take his shoes and socks off first. "Lost!" roared the bear. The boy fell backwards onto his seat as if blown by a mighty wind. "We are not lost," repeated the bear. "I know exactly where we are. Exactly. Here, see this?" He pulled a battered, peaked white cap from his suitcase. It had an anchor emblem on the front. "Do you know what this is, eh?" With a flourish, he plonked the hat somehow askew onto his head. "This is a captain's hat. I am the captain of this vessel, and a captain, let me tell you, does not get lost. Are you satisfied now? Are you reassured? No? All right then, let me show you. Since you so plainly can't find it in yourself to trust the wisdom and experience of a bear who's been at sea all his life, since the instinct and intuition of your captain apparently aren't enough, then let me show you."